Yeah, so you get back to work, then after, it says,
After I go to Sakuragaoka.
after you've been paid, Mark approaches Rio and tells you that he's overheard some information. I don't know if you have to go to Mark to get paid or if it happens automatically.
It happens automatically. Or we go to our boss pays us, but
Mark, yeah.
No, our Mark's boss.
Mark doesn't have a boss. He's the ultimate boss.
He's the ultimate friend.
I think he's Mark is Matthew Rory, boss of bosses.
Wait, but who's the boss of the undercover boss?
The boss of bosses, because he's the boss of all bosses.
But then how does somebody investigate him to find if he's doing his job right, but then eventually it doesn't matter that they're doing their job right.
They don't.
They're all people and they have lives and families.
He has supreme authority.
Undercover boss has got to be like the fakest shit, right?
Oh, yeah. The fakest.
Although, like, I wouldn't know what, like, the CEO of my job looks like, so...
Though, to be fair, there was some point in time where there was a lot of Undercover Boss getting watched in my house. I'm not really sure why. And there was at least 1 or 2 episodes that I saw where, like, the people did figure out that he was who he was, and they just kind of, like, addressed it. He was just like, yeah, it's me.
Google makes this show kind of difficult. And the fact that a lot of companies are kind of want you to know who is in charge of the company.
Yeah.
Wah. Move your dumb ass out of the way! I have found it infinitely easier to drive with in the
First
cockpit
person.
view. Yeah. Oh wait, we should hold on. We gotta save the audio. Beep 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 beep.
No,
beep,
don't
beep,
do
beep,
that.
Beep beep. That's the signature of my editing style.
God, it's so bad.
It's fun. People like it.
No. I don't care about it being in the video. It's the fact that it doesn't... It's actually super hard to sync up.
Beep, 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 beep.
Slayer says, what happened to clapping at time.is? Well, that's for syncing up...
When we're not in the same place.
That's for syncing up separate voice tracks, but we're trying to sync up the voice to the game.
The problem is that my mixer doesn't have a thing to just, like, temporarily put the game into the...
I mean, it does. We could do it.
No, we couldn't.
We could do it. You were just like, no, I don't want to, because I'm a...
There are valid reasons why I didn't want to.
No, there aren't.
The basically, there's too many wires and cables in here, and I don't want to get another box as an HDMI breakout.
No, we could do it right now.
Oh, really? Wait, how?
It's just like, right now, the game audio is being sent to, like, the track on the mixer that our headphones hear, but it isn't being recorded, and I could just push the button for a second that makes it be recorded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we already did it, so next time.
Okay. We already beeped.
Do you think I can make quota?
Well, how many boxes do you have?
I think I've got 6.
Nah.
When do I work until?
I don't know. The rest of your life.
Tell me about it.
In the shadow that you're casting on the ground, the shadow of your person is like 50% the darkness of the shadow of the forklift. It's hard to see. Also, that guy's shadow is totally different.
The darker your shadow is, the more important you are to the story.
It actually just means, like, the more sins you've committed because your shadow is weighing more heavily on you.
Well, but the more sins you've committed, the more important you're going to be to a Shenmue story.
Apparently, Nicole is watching Bones with the baby, and I guess the thing that she does is the baby giggles anytime there's a skeleton on the screen, so I guess I'm raising some kind of psychopathic serial killer type.
That's not true. She might just have a fetish for skeletons. She might just want to bone a skeleton.
I mean...
Sorry, your kid just might want to fuck a skeleton.
That's like some fun wordplay, but other than that, I don't know if it's possible.
To bone a skeleton or to want to bone a skeleton?
To do it.
Well, it doesn't matter if you do it. You can still jerk off to it. You can't get eaten by a plant. People still jerk off to it.
Stop talking about my 20-month-old daughter jerking off to skeletons, you fucking weirdo.
I didn't say... Hey, you're the one that said it.
You said it.
You said... I didn't say... I said
you
someone.
You just said it.
You
said it.
It's not my fault that that's what your fucking 20-month-year-old...
Rewind the fucking tape.
It's not my fault that your 20-month-year-old daughter is a filthy skeleton fetishist.
You know what you're doing right now?
And by filthy, I don't mean wrong. I just mean that it's
You're
dirty
doing that Patton Oswalt Twitter thing that you hated a long time ago where he's like, what? I didn't say anything. I just heavily implied something very specific, you weirdos.
The difference is that I'm joking and Patton Oswalt's a monster.
Wait, you could have seen the shadow.
Sorry. I've got to make this quota. Come on, forklift, don't fail me now. We make this quota, I'm going to take a trip to Dr. Town.
So much fucking bank from meeting our quota.
Yes. Starting to get hard to read the lettering, though.
What? Oh!
Finished for the day.
I do not think I met my quota. I think I got either 6 or 7.
Get physicked. All right, you gotta talk to Mark now. Hard Markinson.
I love Mark. He's our really good friend.
I feel like Mark is the only person that really gets us.
Today's pay. Here, son. Thank you. I'm gonna need you to try harder next time. Got it?
No.
You gotta meet your quota.
No, I don't.
No, we don't.
I literally do not.
Sir, thank you.
In one day, we're going to fight a battle to the death against the men who killed our father. We don't care about your fucking boxes. Here we go.
Meeting quotas won't bring back my dad.
Hey, Dio. I overheard some information.
Stop saying Dio.
Hey,
you're killing
Ronnie
me.
James Dio.
I
Yeah.
heard them all whispering something about Long Ja. That is soon.
Long Ja?
Best I could figure, it's some Mad Angels black market deal. Makes sense. They've been on edge lately.
Long Ja. When's it supposed to happen?
All right, let's see. Let's see what nonsense he wrote in his fucking thing.
When is next Long Jaw deal?
Mark heard about Long Ja. What is that? Long Ja. Then immediately followed the description of the Long Ja, which Shenmue heard at the same time. So Long Ja, black market dealings between Chinese org and Mad Angels. When is the next Long Ja deal?
Now it tells us to talk to the old hobo, who will teach us the cross charge.
I know where that
Where
is.
does he live? I don't even...
I kind of know where that is.
Is that in the harbor?
It's in the harbor. Don't you remember that guy? We've met him a couple times before.
I do. But not enough to remember, like, where and when.
The last 2 times it stopped us for a cutscene. So, do you know how to get back to, like, the...
Oh, if you see Mark, talk to him. If you happen to.
If I happen to, or should I look out for him?
If you happen to see him.
But it's not crucial.
That is my understanding.
Last time the hobo was over here. Yeah, what's up?
Old hobo. How's it going, old hobo?
I ain't feeling so good right now. Leave me alone, will ya?
All right.
Maybe we already learned the cross charge from him.
I believe that we did.
I think we did, yeah.
So what's the next thing?
Talk to Mark maybe, or just go home, or who gives a shit.
I'll try to go home. I'm sure it'll just be like, you have to find out when the next meeting is.
You can't sleep until 8 o'clock anyways, so you might as well just run around in circles looking for Mark until 8 o'clock.
Let's see.
Maybe I should ask around about the Mad Angels.
That's not even true. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Well, I guess it's the deal. The Mad Angels deal. Hey, do you know about the deal?
I know about Deal or No Deal.
No, never mind.
No, I don't have business here. It's just my job, and also I do have business here, avenging my father. So Shenmue's a fucking liar. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba, tomato. Where's that song? I missed that.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know
Yes.
what Long Jaw means?
Long jaw? What's that?
I heard some of the Mad
I've
Angels
got a
are
long
talking about
jaw. You know what I'm
something.
talking about?
Code name or something. Well, lately I have seen them. Something about some Hazuki guy.
Okay.
Sounds like a loser.
Sounds like a total nerdo.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Sounds pretty cool.
Hi, yo.
Tom,
Hi, Dio.
I've got something to ask you. Have you heard of the Long Jaw?
Long jaw?
The Mad Angels guys call the deal by that name. I need to find out when they're making this Long Jaw.
Sorry, I don't know anything, man.
Really?
Jay Leno's
Not
got a
just
long
about
jaw.
this. I don't know anything.
Keith.
Yeah, yeah.
Jay Leno's got a long jaw.
You know what's interesting about Jay Leno is how uproariously funny he is.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, you know, the interesting thing about Jay Leno is how uproariously funny he is.
Oh,
But I
for
said it's a
sure.
joke because he's not funny.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got your joke. Thank you. Jay Leno walks the desolate streets. Even the wind is gone.
Have you seen the clickhole video about the mom explaining death to her child?
No.
The title is it's something like heartbreakingly adorable. Mother explains to her daughter that everybody dies except mommy.
Yo, I got some big news.
Oh,
I
dang.
overheard Tony and Smith saying that a long job is going down soon.
Really? When's it gonna happen?
Maybe within the next few days.
Like tomorrow, the last day of Shenmue?
Yeah, you too, eh?
No problem. I'm cool. But I'm worried about you, Dill.
The date of the Long Jaw. Someone must know.
Yeah, but finding out ain't gonna be easy.
Oh, boy.
It's like
So
a
we're
real
like-
big deal, you know?
We're in the last section of this guide now, but it is, like,
Well, maybe.
fairly long.
Deal.
No way.
Believe me, I know. But I'm prepared to take the risk.
Deal.
Mark is our only friend and a very good man. Two foreigners I rarely see, Tony and Smith,
Mark is
are part of Longjaw.
Mark is our only friend.
Do you have a minute?
Huh?
Have you ever heard the term Long Jaw?
Long jaw? What's that?
I heard some of the Mad Angels guys.
Long jaw? Well, whispering a...
Okay.
Now, do I had to find Tony and Smith?
Just go home.
Just
You
go
don't-
home?
You don't have to find them. Ooh,
right.
work day 5. This is one of the most complex crate moving operations you've had to do yet.
Is that true?
That's what it says. I don't know if it's
I
true.
mean, the good news is we don't have to meet our quota. So
Yeah.
what do they do? Fire us? Game over? Done. That's it. That's Shenmue. Sorry. Bye.
Oh, by the way, we've talked about how we're gonna do voting for like the next game.
Yeah.
You know what game's not gonna be in the vote?
What?
Shenmue 2.
No.
I mean, like, I think we definitely need to do Shenmue 2 someday.
Oh, just Shenmue Nights.
Yeah, just Shenmue Nights.
Hey, man, why the long face? Oh, no reason. Just Shenmue Nights.
Kind of like Blu-ray. Did you see my tweet about that?
No. Oh, I get it.
So someone said Blu-ray, but they spelled it like BLUE space RAY, and I was
Right.
like, Blu-ray's a really nice guy, but he's kind of a downer.
Poor Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Kyle, do you know how to get home? I'm
Practice.
I'm
I get
lost.
that. Well, pull up the map.
There's no map to pull up.
Oh, only when you're in a forklift?
Yeah.
I
think it's this way.
Hey, it's
Mark.
Hey, Mark. What's up? Our only friend.
Mark.
If it looks too risky, back off.
Aw, man. Fukusan would be so crushed to know that we were referring to Mark as our only friend. Like, what?
But
It's up here on the left.
yeah, I know now. This is. I knew. I
Hey,
figured it out.
Keith, can
Yeah?
I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Why don't you stop for a sweet, sweet fruit of grape?
Huh?
You stop for a sweet, sweet fruit of grape.
Maybe I should ask around about the Mad Angels.
Or maybe I should get a fucking sick drink.
Oh. See, this is why we were so confused, is because it says that you need to ask people about the Mad Angels, but you really don't.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
We got some info by talking to people.
Yeah, I mean, like...
But
you
it's just,
do-
the thing is that there were very specific people that we had to talk to, and none of them were just random people on the street.
Yeah, I think you did need to
What
talk
should
to
I have?
some people, but...
Should I have a jet soda?
Whatever.
I'll have a jet soda. Wrong button!
Oh,
God! I guess I'll have a fruit of grape, I guess. I mean, nothing wrong with a fruit of grape.
Oh,
It's not a winning
there's
can, but, you know.
definitely nothing wrong with a fruit of grape. You know what's funny? This occurred to me the other day. That
Is
like
every can of fruit of grape is a winning can?
No, but it's like, obviously, it's really the idea that you can get a can of soda from a vending machine and drink it in Shenmue is like really silly, and we do it because it's funny.
Yeah.
But I've never stopped to really just boil it down to its basest game mechanics, which is like when you pay money to get a can, and there's like a minuscule chance it'll be a winning can that then gives you a very small chance that you win a prize. So, from a purely gameplay perspective, it's like the shittiest lottery of all time.
Yeah.
But I've never really seen it that way. I'm just like, I need a drink.
Well, because we're doing it to be funny.
I know.
I think that most people just aren't using the vending machines in this game.
What a shame. They're not playing Shenmue. They're not playing it right.
I've got plenty of time to ask around.
I mean, consider this. Maybe there's
Wait.
There's other reasons to do things in games besides
Wait.
mechanic rewards.
Try again now. Now that's after 8 o'clock. See, there you go.
Oh, Mark.
We're going
Funny
on with
seeing
Mark.
you here. Funny seeing you here, Mark. Maybe we can ride together.
Let's discuss the latest episode of our favorite television program, Westworld.
I haven't seen the last episode.
You gotta watch that last episode, bro. It's a good one.
I'm sure it's good.
There's a lot of twists. There's like 3 different huge twists in that episode.
I saw an article. I can't remember where.
If it was an article about Westworld not being great, I don't want to hear it.
It wasn't. It was an article about how Westworld is great and that it's setting up for like a less mysterious season 2.
Yes, I agree. I am concerned that season 2 might not be as good as the first season. I think.
Oh, I'm not just concerned. I'm convinced of it because it's a television show.
Well, sure, yeah.
And it's almost 100% of the time the case.
Yeah. You're
Like, the exceptions are Parks and Rec. That's it.
Are there...
Comedies are different.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Wrong.
I'm wrong?
Doctor Who, season 1 is not the best, but it is. You could argue that it is the best. It is not, without a doubt, the worst.
Nah, season 2 is really good. I'm going season 2.
I think that season 3 is definitely better than season 2. It's between seasons 1. It's between seasons 1, 3, and 4. Those are like the.
Yeah, no shit. Wait. Well, I think they're all good.
You're wrong.
You just straight up don't think season 2 is good?
No, you said I think they're all good, and I think that you're wrong that they're all good. I think season 2 is pretty good.
Wait. Between 1, 2, 3, and 4, you think I'm wrong that all 4 of those are good?
Oh no, I think maybe like all of them, like all of the seasons of that show.
No.
Hey, what's up?
Tom.
Rio, if there is anything I can do,
Uh,
just ask me, okay?
Did you see his eyes? We have to look at him again.
Hey.
Hey, Rio, keep on jamming.
Sure.
SFG.
Did you see his glowing eyes?
No.
We're doing it one more time. Look at his eyes. Look at this man's eyes.
Rio, if there is anything I can do, just ask me, okay?
Keith, those might be sunglasses. SFG in the chat. SFG, by the way, I can only presume from his comment, stands for Stupid Fucking Goober, says Season 5 is the best season of Doctor Who since the revival.
Is that the first Matt Smith season?
Yes. That's a good season.
It's a good season,
but
it's not one of the bad seasons.
It's not
but
one of
also
the bad
you're
seasons,
wrong.
but it's 5th place out of the first 5.
It might be 4th place out of the first 5.
Get fucked.
After
Well,
season 2.
You mean after season 1?
No, before it. The worst might be 2, and the second worst might be 5.
I think season 2 is the worst season.
Out of the first, worst is the wrong word, but also Lieutenant Cowboy Dan says, "What do you think of Capaldi? He's really growing on me. I hate the show so much now that I can't even watch it with Capaldi in it.
I haven't even bothered to get to the Capaldi seasons because I found it really hard to get through the last couple Matt Smith seasons, and then like the Capaldi seasons came out and everything I heard was really negative, and then since then I have not heard anything.
Yeah.
So it just sounds to me like people watched it until they decided it wasn't worth watching anymore, and now nobody watches Doctor Who. That's basically what I got out of it.
I think that the framing of Capaldi's Doctor was all wrong. Where they set like they had like this weird amount of sexual tension between Matt Smith and anyone he was on screen with, which is not a problem in itself.
It's because Matt Smith is so dreamy.
But they kept on returning back to this, like, is Amy choosing the Doctor or Rory? And the entire time,
Yeah.
Amy chose Rory over and over again, but they kept on bringing that up as an issue.
Yeah.
Like, even though they kept resolving it in favor of Rory, and then Matt Smith has this big like apology, essentially being like, I shouldn't have been I shouldn't have been treating you like that. And then they immediately bring in Capaldi. That was like one of the last episodes, and they bring it, which was a great thing for Stephen Moffat, a terrible writer of TV shows, to do.
Coupling was good.
We remember it to be good.
I do remember it to be good.
And then they bring in Capaldi, whose entire character is essentially based on constantly negging his companion. And it was very weird, super weird. Capaldi's Doctor constantly negging Clara. Oh no, it was Clara that Matt Smith apologized to at the end of his last season.
Okay, yeah, I was like,
I did a time jump in my head, but the same problems existed with Amy and Matt Smith's Doctor, and then they upped the game with Clara, where it was like where he was treating her like they were he was treating her like like she had the same sort of crush on him that Amy maybe did, and in a really weird way, but that she most likely didn't seem to.
Yeah.
And then apologized for it, and then Capaldi shows up and was like, "Hey, remember like when we had this weird sexual tension
get
thing?
fucked.
Hey, now get fucked. Now like like there's all these lines about like hey, you should smile more," which all of a sudden is like coded misogyny.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
But like that before you said that, like that little part of like that twist of like, I don't know, maybe there's some tension between us, I'm not sure, and then like him changing to like a crotchety old man who's like, go fuck yourself, it's like kind of an interesting turn, but it sounds like it's not done well.
It's the same person though. So it's like,
yeah,
it
but
seems
that's
like
always been weird because it's like the same person but not the same person.
It feels like he goes like, "Oh, I was flirting with you and I'm not going to flirt with you anymore. And so now I'm going to just be a dick to you all the time." Like, it's a very classic fuckboy move. Like, it is like
fuckboy.
Yeah, it's like written. It's like taken it
wait,
from like a pickup artist. Hi.
Wait, stop. You stopped playing the game. Like, you need to keep playing while you say this.
Hi. Yeah. And so it's just like, it'll be like, "Hey, you should smile more," and then just be like, "I am smiling." Or it's like, you should put more makeup on. It's like, "I am wearing makeup." Like, wait, or it was like, "You should shower." It's like, "I have showered." It's just like constant weird negs all the time. It's fucking ugh.